If you all have any doubts, note it down. You can post your queries at the end of the session or in between also whenever I ask you. Do not continuously raise your hands in between of the session. If you have any doubts, you can post it in the chat box. Okay. And do not chat amongst yourself. The chat is open basically for the discussion that is going on in the session. Okay. Not for your personal chats. Fine. So the first that we are going to talk about today. Okay. Okay, Dimple. Okay, so same batch, I think it is. Fine, fine. Okay, Anup. Yes, yes. I know you all guys then. Yes. Rajneesh. Okay, okay. Got it, got it. So same students. Okay, fine. So then no issues. So marketing management. Now, what is marketing? What do you understand by this term marketing? Now, marketing management is a field student that involves planning, organizing, directing, and even controlling the activities so that you can achieve your organizational goals, satisfy the customer needs. So it basically focuses on understanding, responding to the market demands. That is through the effective strategies, decision making process. Okay. So this marketing management basically coordinates advertising efforts across different platforms that you have so that you can support the brand image. Okay. Capture as many potential customers as you can, because when you do a marketing, people will know about your product and then they will come and purchase your product, right? So marketing involves reflecting on the past marketing campaigns. How are you going to outreach the customers using their feedbacks, the sales trends, so that you can adjust according to the company's overall marketing plan. So when you have a good marketing management, it will drive the business, the success by finding out the ways. How are you going to reach to the customers? How are you going to increase the sales? See, every people, every organization, हर कंपनी को ये चाहिए कि हमारी कंपनी का प्रॉफिट अच्छा हो, सेल्स ग्रो करे, करेक्ट? तो आप कौन कौन सी मार्केटिंग स्ट्रैटेजीज यूज करोगे, किस तरह से मार्केटिंग करोगे ताकि आपके पास कस्टमर्स अट्रैक्ट हो. Okay, so it seeks the way you will use to streamline the business, building the relationship with the customers, connecting their products, services, okay, with the people who will benefit from them. Okay, so where you are finding new businesses, new sorry, new niche markets, expanding to multiple segments. You are into one segment, but you are expanding, diversifying your categories of the business based on the past experience. What are the requirements of the clients, audiences? Okay. That is all about your marketing management that we have. What are the objectives? Ab objectives kya hai marketing management ke? First, we will decide and understand that. First objective is your customer satisfaction. See, obviously, अगर आप कोई चीज marketing कर रहे हो या कोई कंपनी कोई चीज बेच रही है, उनका primary goal क्या होता है? To meet the expectations of the customers, correct? So ensuring that their needs, preferences are satisfied. For example, we have Amazon. What is the focus of Amazon? It is fastest delivery, achieving customer service, which aimed on maximum customer satisfaction, correct? So the main goal of the company should be meeting your customer demands. Then comes profitability. To achieve the financial success by generating the revenue, managing the cost effectively, you need to have proper marketing. We have Apple. correct? The companies which focuses on what? Premium pricing, high quality products. Even though their prices are high, but they give you high quality products, right? And they also drive the profitability. Market share growth to increase the company's share by in the market by attracting the new customers, retaining the existing one, because if they are dissatisfied with your service, obviously they will leave you. Correct? For example, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, they continuously innovate. See, nowadays we know Pepsi has come up with sugar free because they know that market is demanding for sugar free products, right? So if you want to stay in the market, you have to be competitive. Then comes your brand loyalty to build a long-term relationship with the customers, encouraging to repeat the business. आपका brand customers एक बार सुनने के बाद उनको होना चाहिए कि yes, this brand I trust. For example, we have Amul, we have our naturals, we have Apple products, then you have Starbucks, right? So these are all what? They have built the brand loyalty, जिन्होंने customers के mind में एक impression stand out किया है. Then comes competitive advantage to develop unique strategies, offering the product that is different from the competitors. Now, Telsa, its innovation in the electric vehicles that we have. It provides you students a competitive edge in the innovative market. Okay. So this is all about the objectives that we have for marketing. Any doubts till here? Yes, no? Okay, great. Post your queries in the chat box, please. Okay, fine, no problem. Next, we are going to talk about is the elements of marketing. Now, what are the elements? We have the first element, that is our marketing strategy. Okay. Now, marketing strategy is what? What are the ways? What are the strategies that you will use to identify the customers, capture that particular market? What are your objectives? Okay. So, marketing strategy will give you a long-term planning so that you can achieve the specific marketing goals, objectives. It will outline student how the company will achieve its marketing objectives. That is based on the market research analysis. Okay. So here we have different components in marketing. The first is target market identification. Now, target market means you determine what is the specific group of customers to whom your marketing efforts are directed. Whether you want to capture the age group of 18 to 22 years, whether it is senior citizen 60 plus years. So you will prepare that kind of marketing strategy so that particular age group customers are attracted towards your product. Market positioning, creating a unique image or identity for the brand or product in the minds of the customers. And then your marketing objective, student, should be clear, measurable, so that you can achieve the aims. That means, let's say my marketing objective is to increase the market share by 100% in the 1 year. Correct? So that is whatever strategies I will use, I will keep this in mind that I need to double my share in the market. That means double the customers. Okay. The next element is your marketing mix, which has 4 P's, very important. Now, marketing mix is a combination, students, of different factors that are controlled by the company so that they can influence consumers to purchase their products. We have product, we have price, we have place, and even the promotion. Now, what is product? What the company is selling, correct? In which includes your features of the product, design of the product, quality, and brand. Price is the amount of money the consumers are willing to pay. Okay. Place, the distribution channel that is used to deliver the product to the customers, which includes logistics, supply chain management, and then comes our promotion part. What all strategies you will use to communicate your product to the customers. That is advertising, sales promotion, public relations. Okay. For example, we have Coca-Cola company, which uses a wide range of beverages product to remain competitive in the market with global distribution network, right? Extensive promotional campaigns, that is the promotion is also done by them. So this is about the promotion part. Next element that we have is the market research. See, now after you know what are your product, what is the pricing that you need to do, you need to also understand what are the market trends that are going on, correct? So market research will help you to understand what is the market currently going on. That means you gather, you analyze and interpret the information about the market. That is your target audience, competition, what are the industry trends. Okay. Yes, Abhishek, let me just complete this. I will explain. Okay. Now, what all elements come in the market research? Data collection. Obviously, when you are doing a research on market, अगर आप कोई चीज का रिसर्च कर रहे हो तो सबसे पहले तो आपको डेटा कलेक्ट करना होगा. जब आपके पास डेटा आ जाएगा, आप क्या करोगे? वो डेटा को स्टडी करोगे. अब जब आपने स्टडी कर लिया, एनालाइज कर लिया, उसके बाद what you will do, you will identify what are the changes, what are the trends, and then you will prepare your product according to that. Okay, fine. Now, segmentation, targeting, and positioning. Now, when you talk about segmentation, targeting, positioning, what does it mean? The process students, where you basically understand, okay, what are the different type of different segments that you have. Okay, which segments are you going to target in the market? Also create that particular marketing mix, okay, that appeals to be chosen to the customers. So all those things comes under the category of segmenting, targeting, and positioning. Okay, marketing planning. Now, marketing planning means where you develop a strategy, a plan, which will give you the idea what are your marketing strategies, what are the business tactics that you will use, okay, the timelines that you will follow to achieve the objectives that you have set up. Here you will have the strategic plan, okay, that is where you will have your long-term planning to achieve the business goal. Tactical plan, where you will have short-term plans. What are the resources required? And budgeting means allocating your financial resources. Okay. Then comes your implementation and control. Now, after everything is finalized, obviously we are going to implement that particular strategy, right? The execution of the marketing plan, the monitoring also needs to be done, because unless and until you monitor, it will not work on smoothly. So here comes the first phase of execution. That means you will implement the marketing strategies, whatever is as per the planning that you decided. Then you will monitor. Yes, आपको ध्यान भी रखना होगा कि आपका सेल्स प्रॉपर हो रहा है कि नहीं, मार्केट शेयर बराबर है कि नहीं, कस्टमर्स के फीडबैक पॉजिटिव आ रहे कि नहीं, right? Otherwise, the customer feedback is bad. So your market trend will go down. Adjustments, any other changes that you need to do depending upon the customer requirements. And then lastly comes your customer relationship management. That is CRM, where you use different strategies, technologies to manage, to analyze the customer interactions, data that is throughout your customer life cycle, so that you can improve the relationship also, you can drive the sales growth also. Okay. So customer data you will collect so that you can personalize the marketing efforts. You will provide the customer service proper to the customer so that you can improve the product service as per the feedback of the customers, right? And you will also have feedback mechanism so that you come to know what are the requirements, preferences of the customer. Okay. So these are some of the elements that we have. Okay. There was one doubt. Marketing share. Okay. One minute. Where is this? Okay. In the objectives. Okay. Fine. So market share growth. Now let's say you are only dealing into the business that is related with Mumbai. But will you only stick to Mumbai people? You want to expand your business, आपको grow करना है ना business में, national से international level पे भी जाना होगा. So आप पहले क्या करोगे? मुंबई से कोलकाता को कैप्चर करना स्टार्ट करोगे, द कस्टमर बेस. देन आफ्टर कोलकाता यू विल स्टार्ट कैप्चरिंग कर्नाटक. आफ्टर दैट यू विल गो टू सम अदर डेस्टिनेशंस. तो ऐसे आप क्या कर रहे हो? आपका मार्केट शेयर बढ़ा रहे हो, क्योंकि आपके यहाँ के लोगों को पसंद आया है ये चीज. सो यू आर ट्राइंग इट वेदर इट वर्क्स आउट इन सम डिफरेंट रीजन्स ऑल्सो. सो अल्टीमेटली क्या होगा? आपका मार्केट शेयर बढ़ जाएगा, आपके कस्टमर्स बढ़ जाएंगे. ओके. नाउ क्लियर अभिषेक? Okay. Competitive advantage. Now, competitive advantage is what? A simple. Previously, we used to have a mobile phone that was of keypad. Abhi generation change ho gayi. Now everybody is having that smartphones. So, Samsung, Nokia, पहले उन्होंने कीपैड के फोन्स लॉन्च किए थे. But as per the changing requirements of the customers, बिकॉज हमारे दूसरे कॉम्पिटिटर्स भी आ गए, ओप्पो आ गया, वीवो आ गया, अज्यूमिंग. ओके, जस्ट एन एग्जांपल. तो इनके साथ मार्केट में डील भी करना होगा. सो यू कैन नॉट जस्ट स्टिक टू दैट आईपैड कीपैड वाला फोन, बिकॉज कस्टमर विल से अभी मुझे कीपैड नहीं चाहिए, मुझे तो स्मार्टफोन्स चाहिए. So ultimately your customers will shift from your product to some other product who gives you good features. So to stay competitive, आप क्या करोगे? कीपैड का तो फोन बनाओगे ही, because some everybody cannot use that smartphones, right? So the people who wants to purchase that smartphones, they will buy the smartphone from you. They won't go somewhere out. तो आपको ये चीज कैसे पता चली? Because you saw the market trends, what are the requirements of the customers, and then you prepared yourself in the company according to the needs and requirements of the customer. You started launching that particular products. Okay. Now clear, Arka, Prava, Harshit. Okay. Segmentation. Now what is segmentation? Segmentation का मतलब होता है डिविजन. ठीक है. तो आप एक प्रोडक्ट हर एक लोग को नहीं बेच सकते हो. आप एक पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्ट ऐसा बनाना होगा कि हम एक पर्टिकुलर एज ग्रुप को कैप्चर करें. राइट. फॉर एग्जाम्पल द प्रोडक्ट दैट आर फॉर द एज ग्रुप ऑफ 18 to 25 years, तो वो प्रोडक्ट क्या आप छोटे इन्फेंट्स के लिए दे सकते हो? अगर वहां पे प्रमोशन करोगे, वहां पे मार्केटिंग करोगे, आपको लगता है कि वहां पे आपके लोग खरीदेंगे? नहीं खरीदेंगे. You need to particularly capture that social media, that particular marketing campaign जहां पे वो particular age criteria के people हैं. So that is segmentation. Okay. Brand loyalty. Brand loyalty is that कि आपके प्रोडक्ट को कस्टमर्स के माइंड में एक ट्रस्ट, एक कॉन्फिडेंस आना चाहिए कि अगर मैंने ये प्रोडक्ट खरीदा है या खरीद रही हूँ, आई एम श्योर दैट दिस प्रोडक्ट इज सुपर, कोई डिफेक्ट नहीं आएगा. आई कैन गो एंड ब्लाइंडली ट्रस्ट इट. दैट इज एक कंपनी ने इमेज बनाया है. नाउ व्हाई डू पीपल स्पेंड मोर मनी ऑन एप्पल प्रोडक्ट्स? because Apple has created that mind image in the minds of the customers. Even though those are costly, but तो भी लोग खरीदते हैं ना, iPhones हम खरीदते हैं, even though that is costly. But why? Because we know that quality, that service, that product is something unique. So that's okay. Any more doubts? See, we are not going to rush. हम जो नॉर्मल है उस तरह से ही जा रहे हैं स्पीड, बट माय मेन मोटो इज टू मेक यू ऑल अंडरस्टैंड द concepts, बिकॉज अगर आपको concept समझ आ गए, you can easily write the paper in your own language. There is nothing like hard and fast rule कि जो मैंने words यूज किए वही आपको words यूज करने हैं. You can write in your own language but understand the concept, that is more important. Okay, so कोई doubts है तो आप chat box में डाल दीजिएगा. Fine. So elements and objectives, I think everybody is clear. Tactical plan मतलब शॉर्ट टर्म के लिए जो आप प्लानिंग करोगे ना, दैट इज टैक्टिकल. मतलब रिसोर्सेस किस तरह से लेके आना है, कहाँ कहाँ पे रिसोर्स को मुझे यूज करना है, अगर कोई डिपार्टमेंट अच्छा परफॉर्म नहीं कर रहा है तो उसका क्या करना है, दैट इज टैक्टिकल प्लान. ओके. Brand loyalty, Shivani, I just now explained the image that the customer has created in the mind of the people, that is your brand loyalty. Implementation and control, see now you are attempting the exam. ठीक है, अब आप एग्जाम अटेम्प्ट कर रहे हो तो आपके सुपरवाइजर्स होते हैं क्लास में. क्यों होते हैं? ताकि आप लोग कॉपी ना करो, कोई चीटिंग ना करो, राइट? सो सेम चीज अगर हम बिजनेस में कोई न्यू प्रोडक्ट को लॉन्च कर रहे हैं या कोई एम्प्लॉय वर्क कर रहा है, अगर हम उसको ऑब्जर्व नहीं करेंगे, व्हाट विल द एम्प्लॉय डू? दे विल वर्क इन देयर ओन स्मार्ट पैटर्न. योर गोल्स ऑफ द बिजनेस विल नॉट बी अकम्प्लिश्ड. तो आपको कोई मॉनिटरिंग करने के लिए चाहिए ना. सो दैट इज इम्प्लीमेंटेशन एंड कंट्रोल. इम्प्लीमेंट करके क्या करोगे? अगर आप उसका कंट्रोल ही नहीं रख पाओ तो आपका तो जो प्रोडक्ट प्रॉफिट में जाने वाला था वो लॉस में चला जाएगा. ओके. Next, we have the scope, that is of marketing management. See, almost all the points are related with each other. Only terminologies alag use हुई हैं. Rest all, this subject is very self-explanatory. It's like every day we come across this all that we are discussing. Okay. Now, what is the scope of marketing management? The first is market research. Up understanding what are the market dynamics, that is through research, इज फंडामेंटल. आप डायरेक्टली कोई प्रोडक्ट लॉन्च करो, वो चलेगा ही नहीं मार्केट में तो क्या फायदा, राइट? पहले आपको मार्केट में सर्वे करना होगा कि कस्टमर्स क्या चाह रहे हैं. इंडियन कंपनीज लाइक पतंजलि, उन्होंने क्या किया? एक्सटेंसिव मार्केट रिसर्च किया टू आइडेंटिफाई व्हाट आर द कस्टमर नीड्स, प्रेफरेंसेस, गाइडिंग दैट प्रोडक्ट डेवलपमेंट एंड मार्केटिंग स्ट्रेटेजीज. फिर वैसे वैसे वो प्रोडक्ट बनाते गए. देन कम्स प्रोडक्ट मैनेजमेंट, जहाँ पे आप प्रोडक्ट डिजाइन बनाओगे, डेवलप करोगे, लाइफ स्टाइल डिसाइड करोगे तो प्रोडक्ट की आपके. फॉर एग्जाम्पल इन्फोसिस, व्हाट डू दे मैनेज? सॉफ्टवेयर प्रोडक्ट्स एंड सर्विस, राइट? दे अलाइन इट विद द मार्केट डिमांड. जो जो मार्केट की डिमांड है वैसे वैसे वो सॉफ्टवेयर को मैनेज करते हैं. करेक्ट? दैट इज प्रोडक्ट मैनेजमेंट. दैट इज मैनेजिंग योर प्रोडक्ट एज पर द रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ कस्टमर. प्राइसिंग स्ट्रेटेजीज, यस ऑब्वियसली प्राइसिंग कॉम्पिटेटिव होना चाहिए. अगर आपने ज्यादा प्राइस रखा आपके पास कस्टमर्स ही नहीं आएंगे. ऑल्सो इट शुड सूट योर वैल्यू ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट. आप प्राइसिंग हाई ले लो बट वैल्यू, जो जो प्रोडक्ट की क्वालिटी है दैट इज नॉट गुड, तो कस्टमर विल नॉट परचेज, राइट? फॉर एग्जाम्पल वी ऑल्सो हैव ओला एंड उबेर. They both use what? Dynamic pricing model. Depending on the demand and supply. When there is a peak hour, they charge high prices. When there is a low demand, they charge low prices. Correct? So pricing strategies use कर रहे हैं वो logically. Then comes promotion. Use different promotion strategies to target the audience to communicate about your product. For example, Amazon, they use a mixture of digital media, advertising, sales promotion, right? For their online sales. Distribution channels also. use proper distribution channels to ensure that your product is available. For example, we have Big Bazaar, we have Reliance Fresh, correct? Which have extensive distribution network so that they can reach the consumers across across India. And then sales management. आपके सेल्स पे ध्यान रखो कि आप टारगेट्स अचीव कर पा रहे हो कि नहीं कर पा रहे हो. Okay, that is your sales management. Examples of certain marketing management. We have Google, which basically uses students data analytics to understand what is the user behavior, improve its service. Then we have Samsung, जो product development करता है, regularly updates करता है smartphones with the line of features based on the customer feedback, जो हमने थोड़ी देर पहले भी यही discuss किया. Then you have Walmart, which sets a proper pricing strategy which is affordable across wide range of people. And then you have Netflix. Different models हैं Netflix के. Monthly plan होगा, quarterly plan होगा, yearly plan होगा. So what are they doing? They are using smart pricing strategy which suits the customer. Okay? Clear? Any doubts till here? Fine. Now, what is the evolution of marketing management? Let us understand that also a little bit. The first era of marketing was your production, which was pre-1920s, which was focused on what students? Your manufacturing efficiency, ज़्यादा distribution करना. यहाँ पे एक ही concern था लोगों का, to produce the product as cheaply, efficiently as possible. Okay, so that customer can buy your products. सस्ता product बनाओ. Then came product era. That is 1920s to 1950s के बीच में, where you started understanding the product more. Okay, you basically shifted towards improving your product quality, innovation. So companies began to, you can say, focus on creating superior product and features to attract the customers. Then came your sales era. During the sales era, लोग क्या करेंगे? Companies shifted their focus on selling. The goal was to reluctantly achieve the sales. High pressure sales tactics आप use कर रहे थे. Door to door sales करोगे या कहीं brochures sell out करोगे, sales person को भेजोगे. Different techniques came out. And then came your marketing era, that is 1970s to 1990s, where you started marketing your product online. Okay, you gather the information of the customer and then start marketing your product as per their requirements when you launch a new product. Then came relationship era. अब relationship era में क्या होगा? You started building the relationship with the customers rather than just focusing the individual sales. Because देखो, अगर आप relationship नहीं build करोगे ना, आपके customers कोई अच्छा प्रोडक्ट आएगा वहां शिफ्ट हो जाएंगे. बट अगर आपने रिलेशनशिप बिल्ड कर ली, सो कस्टमर्स आपको छोड़ के जाने से पहले 10 बार सोचेंगे कि दिस प्रोडक्ट इज, इवन दो दिस इज कॉस्टली, बट इट्स गिविंग मी गुड क्वालिटी. करेक्ट? सो योर कंपनीज aim to create strong bond with the customer. Okay, for example, Amazon है, Myntra है. Okay, and then which is our recent trend, that is digital era, where our focus is what? Adoption of digital technologies, internet. We use heavily online platforms, social media to engage the customers. Okay, clear with the evolution part? Abhishek, there is nothing such ebook. You can just attend our session and then you can refer the notes which are there on our LMS. That's enough. Okay. So I think since this is our first session, we can stop here, because as I told, our main objective is to get the topics clear, not to just rush and complete our syllabus. It will anyways get completing on time. Don't worry about that. Okay. So now, so any doubts, any questions that you all have, you all can post it in the chat box. Thank you, Amit. Hope everybody is understanding what we are discussing. It is simple, right? I am trying to use as many simple languages and you can say simple examples also, जो आपको डे टू डे लाइफ से रिलेट हो. ओके ओके, थैंक यू सो मच. ओके, सेल्स एरा. अच्छा, ठीक है, आप बताइए मुझे. वन मिनट. शहाबुद्दीन, सेल्स एरा का मतलब क्या होता है आपके पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से? सेल्स का मतलब क्या? मतलब जो कंपनी सिर्फ सेल्स के बारे में ही सोचे, करेक्ट? सो दैट इज योर सेल्स एरा, जहां पे हमारे कंपनी का फोकस क्या होगा, किस तरह से मुझे ज्यादा सेल्स करना है, किस तरह से मुझे ज्यादा प्रॉफिट कमाना है. दैट इज योर सेल्स एरा. बाकी प्रोडक्ट क्वालिटी का आप ध्यान नहीं दोगे, बट आपको प्रॉफिट कमाना है उस टाइम पे. ओके. रिलेशन एरा. ओके, सी, रिलेशन एरा इज व्हाट, जहां पे आप कस्टमर के साथ अच्छा रिलेशन बनाओगे. अब रिलेशन बनाना इन द सेंस यू प्रोवाइड देम गुड कस्टमर सर्विस. आपके कस्टमर ने आपके प्रोडक्ट को बाय कर लिया. लेट्स से आफ्टर 15 days यू हैव योर कस्टमर कंप्लेन्स दैट देयर इज सम डिफेक्ट इन द प्रोडक्ट. आप कस्टमर्स को बोल रहे हो आज आएगा पर्सन चेंज करने के लिए, कल आएगा पर्सन चेंज करने के लिए. यू आर नॉट अंडरस्टैंडिंग द टेक्निकलिटीज और व्हाट द प्रॉब्लम ऑफ द कस्टमर इज. सो नाउ व्हाट विल हैपन, कस्टमर विल गेट डिससैटिस्फाइड, बोलेंगे ये कंपनी तो हमारा कोई केयर ही नहीं कर रही है. So automatically the customer will start shifting its focus to some new product or new company. But on the other hand, customer का आपका complaint आया, what you will do immediately on the next day, you will send your service people and they will resolve the customer complaint. So the customer is very happy. Yes, so such customer good service the company is giving. So that is relationship बन जाएगा, because customer ने एक impression बना लिया कि ये कंपनी तो मेरी क्वेरीज या मेरे प्रॉब्लम्स को फटाफट सॉल्व कर दी. ओके, नाउ क्लियर. सोसाइटल सोसाइटल मार्केटिंग एरा. सोसाइटल मार्केटिंग एरा इज जहां पे आप सोसाइटीज के बारे में टेक केयर करोगे. योर फोकस इज ऑन अचीविंग दैट इज कैप्चरिंग द मेजर सोसाइटी इन द मार्केट. डिजिटल. ओके, व्हाट इज डिजिटल? डिजिटल डिजिटल का मतलब क्या होता है? हम सब डिजिटल एज में रह रहे हैं फिलहाल. You are using Instagram, right? So what is that? When you scroll on Instagram, you don't get ads on the Instagram. You get it, right? So what is that? Marketing. So that is your digital era. जहाँ पे कंपनी पहले डोर टू डोर जाके प्रोडक्ट बेचती थी, अब कंपनी डोर टू डोर नहीं जा रही है. वो क्या कर रही है, ऑनलाइन साइट्स पे अपने प्रोडक्ट को पब्लिश करेगी, ताकि लोगों को वो पसंद आया, वो क्लिक करेंगे एंड डायरेक्टली इट रूट्स टू योर वेबसाइट. दैट इज डिजिटल एरा. ओके, देन कम्स योर प्रोडक्शन एरा. प्रोडक्शन एरा में आप क्या कर रहे हो? आपका सिर्फ ध्यान यही है कि मुझे ज्यादा से ज्यादा प्रोडक्ट को मार्केट में लॉन्च करके लाना है. क्वालिटी से आपको कोई लेना देना नहीं है. ओके, फिर उसके बाद थोड़े टाइम के बाद जब नेक्स्ट जनरेशन आएगा, जहां पे आपको ये पता चला सिर्फ प्रोडक्ट को मार्केट में सेल आउट करके कुछ नहीं होगा, यू नीड टू गिव देम अ गुड क्वालिटी ऑल्सो, ताकि रिलेशनशिप बना रहे. See, all these are related with each other, right? Good product, if you will deliver, obviously the relationship of the customer will be long term. Okay, now clear, everybody? I think I have explained everything once again. Product era, just now I explained, Sanjay, that where you focus on the product quality, not only on production, delivering the product what the customer wants. Sorry. Okay, fine. Any more doubts? Anybody? Arvind, what happened? You raised your hand. Okay. Next, we are going to talk about the core concepts. Now, what are the core concepts of marketing management? That is your need, wants and demand. अब ये तो हम पहले से सुनते आ रहे हैं. Need, wants and demand. What is the needs? Your basic human requirements like food, clothing, shelter. Wants क्या होते हैं? What are your desires for specific product or services? Right? आपको कार खरीदना है, आपको एसी खरीदनी है, आपको घर खरीदना है. That is your want. Demands. That is backed by the purchasing power. If one person have a luxury car, I also want that luxury car, right? But your financial means are also taken care of. That is your need, wants and demands. Then you have market segmentation, which is another concept जहाँ पे आप अलग अलग segment में market को divide करोगे, depending upon the age, depending upon the gender, depending upon the lifestyle, their interest and the purchasing power. Value proposition, where you will understand what is the value that is to be delivered to the customer. Why customer should buy a product? क्या आपके product में क्या अलग चीज है compared to the different products that they have in the market? The example best is Apple. क्या अलग है Apple के products में? iPhone में क्या अलग है? बाकी भी तो phone है. No, there is something innovative that it comes out every year. The design, the user experience. तो आपने एक value बना के रखा है वो product का. And then our 4 Ps, that is marketing mix, product, that is what the company offers to the customer needs, meet the customer needs, price, the cost customer pays for the product, place, how the product is going to reach the customer, and promotion. Okay, so these are the 4 concepts. 4 Ps, I just now talked about 4 Ps only. Vishwanath. Just now the last topic was 4 Ps, where you have product, price, place, and promotion. Yes. Any doubts over here? Okay. So, any doubts, any questions for any topics that we discussed today? 4 Ps has product. अब product का मतलब क्या होता है? What are you going to sell to the customer? आप क्या बेचने वाले हो customer को? उसको हम product बोलते हैं. Price क्या होता है? What is the price that the customer is willing to pay? Correct? Then comes your wants. So then comes your product, price, promotion and place. Then comes the place जहां पे आप किस तरह से वो प्रोडक्ट को पहुंचाओगे आपके कस्टमर्स के पास. How are you going to do the delivery? And then comes the promotion. What are the different marketing strategies you're going to use? Okay. Market segmentation. Students, the same pointers you are asking me one by one again and again. It's a request. Please pay attention when I explain, because I think 4 to 5 times I am explaining the same pointers again and again. Please pay attention when other person is asking that query. I am raising out the same question. मार्केट सेगमेंटेशन इज नथिंग बट द डिवीजन ऑफ द मार्केट. अब आप मार्केट को अलग अलग कैटेगरीज में डिवाइड करोगे. कौन से एज के कस्टमर्स को क्या प्रोडक्ट बेचना है, कौन से जेंडर को क्या प्रोडक्ट बेचना है. आप लड़कों के कपड़े लड़कियों को तो नहीं सेल आउट कर सकते ना. सो यू नीड टू कैटेगराइज दैट, राइट. देन what is the, you can say, market structure. On that basis you will decide. Correct. That is market segmentation. Divide करना. नीड, वांट एंड डिमांड. अब नीड क्या होती है संजय? आपकी जो बेसिक नेसेसिटीज है, जो ह्यूमन की रिक्वायरमेंट्स है, फूड, क्लोथिंग एंड शेल्टर. व्हाट आर द वांट्स? दिस वी हैव स्टडीड इन आवर लोअर सेशन आल्सो, स्टूडेंट्स. Wants क्या है? What are your specific desire for that product, which is influenced by cultural, your personal factors, and demand mean दूसरे के पास है, मुझे भी वो चीज चाहिए. Okay? Yes, Arka, you can. Sachin, whatever you want to talk, you can post it in the chat box. Unmute option will not be there. Any more doubts, anybody? You can post your doubts, Sachin, in the chat box. I had told you very clearly. Other students are asking. Don't distract the class, otherwise I'll remove you from the class. I know in the last sessions also you did the same thing. I remember your name properly. So please don't force me to do the same thing again. Okay. Anybody? Anyone? Pawan, any doubt, dear? Please post it in the chat box. You have raised your hand. Okay. So I think no doubts. So thank you. One. Okay. So thank you, students, for attending today's session. We'll meet in the next session. Thank you. Have a great day. Take care.